Well, hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Hanging Out at the Beach with my friend John Watson. Watson wanted to bring like a shovel and sunscreen, and I told him no. I said, Watson, there's shit to do. So here we are. Boat trip advertisement.
An advertisement for lake cruises.
Advertisement. I love that. Advertisement. Okay, so I wonder, because, like, clearly I don't have, when I'm talking, I don't have an English accent. I wonder if there's a way for me to, is it possible for me to start saying advertisement instead of advertisement? And it not sound like I'm, trying to imitate a British person. Right? Can I just say advertisement? An advertisement.
Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached.
Probably. Advertisement, aluminium, tomato.
This place was abandoned fairly recently.
Okay, so what do we know? We know that the train has disappeared. I feel like I'm less on the ball with this one than with the Peter Carey's murder. Train has disappeared. There's a flooding of a dam. The guy's prototype thing has disappeared. Fuse left on the sand. What else? A metal plate.
A label with the name Las Zarpas.
Las Zarpas. Okay. So the water level dropped. Can we see clear across? No. Not really. Not enough detail to make out like where the train station is. So I'm guessing someone took the train. No. I don't know. I mean, yeah, so somebody took the train. But I have no idea to where or why.
An abandoned gypsy caravan.
Are you allowed to say gypsy? It seems not very politically correct there, Sherlock. Nothing? It's a shitty outhouse. Get it? Can I head up to this dock? No, this dock is... No, stop it! This dock is its own thing. What have we got? There's a boot. I feel like a boot. Should we not? Boot seems like evidence. I'm no detective, but to me, that boot seems like evidence. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I've accomplished everything here. Holy moly! Examine Doncaster Rail Station for suspicious details. Includes examine side rail branch at Evesham. Examine the side rail branch that leads to the quarry and the station located. Examine the branch. Okay, it's not saying anything about the beach, so we must have figured out, coming here helped us figure out that, yes, in fact, the dam has breached. Man, there's a lot going on. This is a much more complicated case. There's just so many there's so many different locations, and like I'm not even sure what direction the train was headed when all this transpired. Like, yeah. I feel like we were able to make a pretty educated guess when we did, when we figured out the case in the last one. But I feel like this is going to be kind of a total stab in the dark. All right, let's take a look. What we got, boys? What do we got? What do we got, boys?
There was a building here not so long ago.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
None of the clues that we're picking up are fleshing out any details for me. Nothing is making me go, oh, well, yeah, so, of course. Well, so, based on that, well, I believe what happened was one of these and a bit of those. No, I was so confused. Heavy trail, yep. Okay.
Traces. Let's take a closer look.
We're going to measure it, and it's going to be the same distance as the one over by the other thing, right? Yep.
The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches.
Oh, blimey, that's about the same as
The
the other
vehicle
one.
would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
I'm not going to make any deductions based on that. Can we talk to the station master again? Down by the station early in the morning. Hello.
It appears that there was a small warehouse near your station and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few 100 feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
So that they could make their own...
See you later, my good man.
Break in the rail thing? I guess? I don't know. Come on. What the hell? Examine the Doncaster rail station for suspicious details. Okay, let's go there. I'm hoping everything shortly kind of comes into some kind of focus for us, because I'm quite confused with the details. I'm quite confused with the details. My accent keeps fluctuating. Okay. Was this the station that had the... Yeah, had the ashtray. See, there's so many stations. What was where and when and why? I remember we couldn't find any other clues here that seemed to make sense. But at the same time, I wasn't really satisfied with... Were we in here? I don't think we were ever in here.
This post bag belongs to the station master.
Oh. Letter to his wife. 7 Alpine Street, Basford, Nottinghamshire. My darling, I ask you to trust me this time. I shall soon have more than enough money to repay the house mortgage. It's only a matter of days. You may continue living in the house without me, since that is your wish. please know that I still care about you, and I hope that you will forgive me one day, despite all of the harm that I have caused in recent years. Yours, Edward. So you divorced, man. You messed up.
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
Oh, that sounds like a motive to me. Corwell, Advocate Agency, Main Road, BR6, 9HJ, Bromley, London. In reply to your last warning letter, I wish to assure you that I shall soon honour the latest instalments that I need to pay, according to my debts. Yours faithfully, Edward Duff. Yeah, he's got some debts, man. Okay, so Doncaster must have received money. Maybe? What? The train passed through Doncaster Station. The station master reported it. The train never passed through Doncaster Station, and misled and sent a false report. Perhaps he was bribed with the money that he desperately needed. I don't know. Okay, let's look at the map. We gotta look at this map. That's what we gotta do. So it was supposed to arrive in Bridlington, right? That's where we started? Is that where we started? Yes. And Evesham, which currently we're in Doncaster. Evesham is right. Okay, where it maybe went missing. No. Okay. Well, let's
Railway post bags.
let's go ask him about his financial troubles. Although I'm guessing he won't say much to us about him. It's his
You'll
private
find
life.
nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
Right. Okay. He's deadbeat. He gambles too much. Lost his wife, as well as his dollars, all of his money. He's got nothing left. You know. Solve the advantage of the mystery train. Yep. Okay. Thanks. Examine the railway branch that begins at each switch. Okay. Yeah, there's one here, I guess. Is there? Is there one here? One here we didn't look at? Yes, there's one here.
This railway branch should lead to the quarry. Let us take a look. The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Well, it still works.
The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable.
Does it look recently used? So this just goes... Now it just goes straight into the water. Ah, there was
The
recently...
railway ends here. That is strange.
Yeah, because it looks like there was recently some stuff here. And it's flooded. Alright. What do we got? Nope, that's one we're not sure about. The train passed through Doncaster State. No, come on. The train could have sunk in the flooded quarry at Doncaster Station. Cannot be sunk in the flooded quarry because it leads there is missing some rails. Unless the rails were taken after the fact. Right. Okay, so let's look at the map, because that will kind of confirm. If it never reached Chesterfield, if it sunk in Doncaster, then it could never have reached Chesterfield. Correct. Right. Okay. The train never passed through Doncaster, so it lied. Possibly. Quite possibly. And the train never reached Evesham. It disappeared earlier and was faked by someone using a handcar and a spare train parts. Right. So it never reached Evesham. Okay, so Evesham is where we were. Okay. And it was coming from Bridlington. All right. Perfect. Right. So the little train insignia thing there is saying where we had perceived it to have vanished. We know in reality now that wasn't the case. So I kind of need to be able to look at. So it's Bridlington, Chesterfield. And what's going on with Chesterfield? Let's look at our clues. Let's look at our evidence. Okay. So the vanished train was of the following composition: locomotive, coal car, first-class car, postal wagon, special wagon, ordered by Mr. Robinson, second-class car. Right. The Evesham station master received a message informing of the train's delay due to some issue with passengers at Bridlington Station. A valuable insurance policy for the prototype known as the autonomous electricity generator, which is Mr. Robinson's thing. The Chesterfield station master's report about the vanished train was full of errors and barely readable. It is hard to understand if he confirmed that the train passed through the station or not. The Bridlington station master has just finished his studies. His very first position, he takes it seriously. Mr. Robinson stepped off the train as he had received a telegram stating that an important person, a Mr. Bromsley, would join him in the waiting hall at Bridlington Station. So they got him off the train in Bridlington Station. So something, maybe, or maybe not. Maybe they were further down the track and wanted him off before they reached that point. The directors of the Barracas. Ooh. It's another kind of Spanish thing. The directors of the Barracas Company remained on the train after Bridlington Station, while all the other passengers were removed. So either way, it definitely passed through Bridlington Station. The Chesterfield station master has been drinking. He was drunk since yesterday. And made it sound like someone maybe gave him something. Like, someone put him in that state intentionally. A Burns note was found in the ashtray at Doncaster waiting hall. It still had a few legible sentences. Highlight a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. A detailed railway map including all the branches in this district. Right, okay. There are a number of recently used tools at Chesterfield Station. However, there is no sign of activity around the station. The suspicious man at Doncaster Station was smoking a Ricardo Turrent, an expensive Mexican cigar of excellent quality. He has spent at least the last few days there. Expensive horse racing tickets, a large flooded area. There is a disassembled warehouse near Evesham. The deep tracks left by a large truck with transporting materials. Traces of the lake are relatively fresh. Okay. Where are we now? Currently, we are... Where are we? I think we're there. No. We're at Doncaster. Okay. So we definitely need more. Begins at each. Okay. So, am I missing one? Let's head to railway switch Chesterfield Station. Sure. So now I feel like I have I kind of feel like I've got a good grip on all of the clues now. Going back and reading that definitely helped. But I don't feel any more like I get what's going on. Are you the drunk one? Or you're the...
Ah, will I ever get any peace?
Yeah, so you're the guy who's wasted. Move. Move, move. Move, move, please. Move. Watson. You idiot. There you are. Thank you. Nope. No, no. Nope. No. Red herring.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
On my mind is get the bloody hell out of the way. Just because I had to. Is there a rail? There must be. So each station would have a railway switch, doesn't it? There's like a little maintenance area and stuff. This is gonna do that thing where it tries to take me to the map and it pisses me off. Yep. Nope. Nope. Brah. Brah. I don't know what I don't know what that was. What happened to that Mexican guy though? Where'd he go? Where the bloody hell did the Mexican guy get off to? Right, you know? Okay. Haven't been to Bridlington in a while, I don't believe. Probably go talk to Mr. Robinson again, or something? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm like a terrible detective. Just about the worst there's ever been. Hello. This is where the guy's super, yeah.
It's a scandal.
Yep.
An absolute outrage.
Do you have anything to
I
do?
will not move from here until I receive my refund.
Oh, right, you bloody idiot.
Don't touch anything, please.
Oh, this is like a really nice. This is like this is a very urban station. Hey, like there's a lot going on here. Okay, yeah, we did all this. We did that. We checked the bag. We went through his personal belongings. Is there an offshoot here that we should investigate? There is a switch, but it's not interested in us looking at it. Do we need to make some different deductions? Are we... Old railway to the quarry, stolen track. Yeah, that's definitely something. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of old railway to the flooded quarry. Okay. All right. So this is these ones, like, that's for sure, right? Because I can't make a decision about that. So the train could have flooded, in which case the train never passed through Chesterfield Station. No, something's wrong. So if it left Bridlington, and it passed through Chesterfield, but disappeared in Doncaster because it was flooded. So the train could have been sunk in the flooded quarry at Doncaster Station. Yes, the train passed through Doncaster Station, as the train never passed through Doncaster Station. The station lied, sent a false report. No, it could have. No. Well, I mean, does flooding there, does sinking there count as... stayed on the train. The director of the Chilean was intentionally left on the train. That, I still don't know. The loss of the prototype, yada yada, that I still don't know. The train could have been sunk. It could have. Passed through Chesterfield Station. The train never passed through Chesterfield Station. It had to have. Okay, so everything here is a possibility, but we're not We're not there yet with our stolen special transport? No. No. So those are unrelated. All right. Unrelated. So, it's saying examine the side rail branches that begin at the railway switch. Oh, railway switch. So we have to head back to. Okay. So I mean, at this point, I'm pretty convinced that it's sunk in the bottom of the quarry. We just need to figure out the motive and what exactly. I couldn't find anything else here, right? Like I get out.
I'm always
God,
wondering what's on your
Watson.
mind, Holmes.
So there's heavy tracks here, but I guess these are our heavy. This is just the road. Mines.
Mines? This is interesting.
So now I have the ability to head to the mines? No, I'm doing something.
It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
Right, so that's what I thought originally. But I guess because I didn't interact with the sign that said mines, I was 2 steps ahead of Sherlock? I mean, if we show up there and the train's there, then mystery solved. But who...
Here are the mines, Holmes. They appear to be abandoned.
Yeah, they do. I don't think it's here. I think it's in the bottom of the quarry, but we'll take a look. Although there's tracks here. They're not going to be the same.
Nothing interesting
not,
here.
Not going to be the same depth, though.
The distance between the tracks is about 4 feet 8 inches.
Irrelevant.
A lightly loaded vehicle came this way.
Yeah, don't matter. That makes no difference to our investigation.
There is a wooden beam lying on the rails. A small vehicle with wooden beams went down this way.
Oh, the cart? The hand cart? Can that move not on the rails?
This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
Or is that...
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you, Holmes.
Shut up. Okay, so there's nothing there. What do we got? An empty place. Right, so there were tracks here, missing rails. More missing rails. Ooh.
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
So then, to cover their tracks? Stolen... Mines are collapsed, rails are mines are missing. I mean... Okay. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section of old railway to the flooded quarry. Somebody stole the rails to temporarily cover the missing section to the... I still think it's the flooded quarry, man. What happens if I do this? Right, everything stops making sense. Yeah, I think this whole mine thing is just throwing us off. I think they disassembled the tracks because, I mean, the mine collapsed. You know, reuse those materials elsewhere. Why wouldn't you? Collapsed mine, piles of stone, paper package. Unless this was recently collapsed, in which case that screws everything up again.
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside.
Yes, let's. Oh, weird. Sawdust?
Sawdust. I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol? Good. Fire at this package.
What? We just carry guns around? I'm Watson now? Okay. Aim. Wow.
Dynamite.
Quite a gun. Okay, so mines were blasted, mines are collapsed. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. The mines were collapsed to hide the train. Dynamite was used in the train after they moved inside. The mines were collapsed with dynamite. Someone wanted to close them intentionally. Right. And if I do this, everything stops making sense. But, I mean, that just means that I have to change all the other options. I mean, we just need to get in there and see if the train is in there. Like, can I go through this door? Does it all link up? Right? Like, I feel like instead of trying to deduce if the train is in there, let's just get in there and see if the train is in there. Seems to make more sense.
This box must be the safe. Let's open it.
With our special lock. Oh my god, this is a complicated one. Okay. Well. I'll do that. A bit of that. And some of that. And some of that. And like that? No? What have I got wrong? Nothing. That lines up. It's just not perfect? Like what? Oh. Oh, what is this? Okay, hang on. So, like that. And this one. No? I don't know really what's happening here. Okay. I mean, was that not good enough before? That's a finicky lock.
The Mexican company Caracao and the Chilean Barcazas both want to buy the mines. I need more information. Perhaps Mycroft could help.
Oh my god, Mycroft. Bloody hell. Right, because I guess he's like, tied in with the government. New instructions will call security personnel. We inform you that representatives of the Baracas group are granted free access from now on. This company is the future owner of the mines. Also, starting from today, no trespassing rule is upheld as any representative of the Caracol Consortium. The preliminary contract of sale has been canceled. Do not provide any explanation. This information is confidential.
Watson, it seems that both South American companies were involved in the purchase of the mine.
The man at Doncaster who fled our approach, he smokes Mexican cigars. Perhaps...
Yes, Watson. We should certainly speak with him.
Okay, so it definitely seems like maybe the train is here. I don't know. I was kind of thinking that maybe it was in the bottom of the... Because then why else with the quarry? Why? Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Please do all three. Seriously. Please. It helps a lot. We're going to go talk to the guy at... Where? Where was he? It was Chesterfield? Doncaster. Chesterfield. We're going to go to Chesterfield. I think. And talk to some Mexican guy. and find out what's up. Why he's so cranky. Is this a thing? No, just a waste of time. Can I jump? No. Now I have old man legs. And until next time.